Well, today we're doing a little tidying up of the little urban homestead here. I got some mounts from Harbor Freight. They were on clearance for these aluminum frame Harbor Freight solar panels, and some cheap mounts, so that way they go in and they turn and they clip in to the panel, and then they'll just bolt into the other panels that put them at about a 45-degree angle. And then I'll just set them here on the ground, put them on some bricks so that when my wife comes through and weed whacks, it doesn't hit the solar panel. Hi, buddy. Well, the stands are finished. They weren't too bad. A little tricky, but they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. So raised up off the ground, and I'll probably put a brick under the sides here, like I said, so that way when Anna weed whacks, she doesn't hit the panel. So now I have 30 watts charging the charge controller. I'm probably going to change the charge controller out because I don't think it's a very good, efficient charge controller. So and then I found a bilge pump because this will all go to 12 volt next year. Remember I was telling you this year I was just experimenting with DC and AC inverters, but I have a bilge pump that has a automatic float switch in it, so that way if for some odd reason the water level goes too low, my pump won't burn out, which is nice. And I can take all this out, all the AC wiring, even the electric fence will be battery powered. Just take all this drop cord out, which will be nice. So okie doke. Hope you enjoyed. So next on the fix-it list is, if you can't tell, all these electric wires here are sloped. The stakes finally settled into the ground, and we have these connectors here, so that way we can open up the fence, but it really doesn't matter because the fence turns off during the day, and only on at night. But anyways, it's a big slope, and how I have this tied in here, there's really no room for adjustment. And you can get a tensioner, you can get a wire tensioner, but they're expensive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie in incremental loops here, and then use a stainless steel spring carabiner and just hook it on here. So every time this loosens up, I can track it down to wherever the loose part is, undo it, retighten it, and then tie it back here. So that'll be a really good idea. And while I'm doing this, Anna, did you just put another chicken in there? Yeah. Like just now? She has these. She has the chickens here. She brought the chickens out. Have them fiddle around. So she's having fun. If you can't tell with the picture, we just picked up our new glasses today, and she can see me and is regretting marrying me because I'm a little chubby. Not really. You're spooky. Max is being a good boy. His electric collar came off and we haven't put it back on, but he's still trained to the yard, and he's a little jealous because Mama's right there with Buddy, and Max can't be with her. Alright, this is all finished. So that way when I have to adjust the tension, I just have to undo the stainless steel hook, undo the zip ties, undo this initial knot, and then it'll be all done. And then because the rest of the fence are hooked onto these, and this has an internal spring here, I can do the tension however I want. So, but looks a lot better. This $15 in carabiners, saved about $10 with compared to the other hooks. So, all right, I'm going to attempt to go check on these honeybees here. I don't have my suit on, as you could tell, but we have a new waterer in here. And I just totally walked into a big stinking spider web. Awesome. But anyways, let's see if I can get a good eye of it without pissing them off. That might have ticked them off right there. Alright. There it is. There's the water. And they're using it. They're doing good. It was 20 bucks. I know I've been looking at trying to make my own waterer, but this one seems to work the best. They don't drown in them. And it'll be really nice in the wintertime. So Anna's going to attempt to try to track down these chickens. And I'm not going to miss getting this on camera. Oh, that was pretty uneventful. Well, that small one's like Rodriguez. I should let one of them get out so I could just... There you go. I should be a gentleman and help, but I'm not going to. I'll stand guard. What are you doing, chicken? So Anna said that she's working on some sort of secret, super secret project that I'm gonna say no to. It has to do with the chickens. Somewhere in the yard. I have no idea what it is. So, should I be scared? Well, I was gonna work on this today, but I don't know if I really want to. But we'd like to trellis our blueberries. I know they look a bit of a mess, but it's just because we weed whacked, so there's a bunch of dead grass in there. But we'd like to put a cover so we can put bird netting on it. And as you remember, I took the hydroponics down. So what we're going to do is I got these at Harbor Freight. And I'm going to go ahead and mount these here on the wall. And of course this is just an idea. I don't know if it's going to work or not. And then some 3/4 inch PVC pipe or pipe is going to fit over this. And then it'll just make a bend and then down. And then we'll just go into some 5/8 inch rebarb line. And it should be fairly strong. And then it'll keep the bird netting up, and that's all it's going to be for, is bird netting. It'll keep that up and then protect our blueberries from all of the birds.